What if I told you that the thing you call an asset might actually be making you poorer? Your car, your house, your expensive phone. They might look like signs of success, but financially, they could be doing the exact opposite. And understanding the difference between assets and liabilities could completely change the way you think about money. One of the most famous lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki is surprisingly simple. The rich buy assets. The poor and middle class often buy liabilities they believe are assets. But what does that actually mean? Let's break it down with examples you see every single day. Because once you understand this concept, you may never look at your purchases the same way again. First, let's define an asset. In simple terms, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket or helps build your wealth over time. Think about investments that generate income or increase in value. For example, a rental property that produces positive cash flow, a business that generates profits, dividend-paying investments, or even intellectual property that produces royalties. The key question is, does this put money in my pocket? If the answer is yes, you may be looking at an asset. Now let's talk about liabilities. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. And here's where things get interesting. Imagine you buy a brand new car for $40,000. It looks impressive. You drive it everywhere. People might think you're doing well financially. But every month, you're paying a car loan, insurance, fuel, maintenance, registration, and eventually, the car loses value. So even though the car has financial value, it's constantly taking money away from you. From a cash flow perspective, that's a liability. And this is where many people get trapped. Let's take an even more controversial example. Your house. Most people automatically think, my house is my biggest asset. But here's the question you should ask. Is your house putting money into your pocket or taking money out? If you live in it, you're probably paying mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, repairs, utilities, maintenance. That doesn't necessarily mean buying a home is a bad decision. Absolutely not. A home can be an important part of your financial life. But you need to understand the difference between an asset on a balance sheet and an asset that generates cash flow. That's the mindset shift. Now imagine you suddenly have an extra $1,000. You have two choices. Option 1. You spend it on a new phone. It's faster. It has better cameras. It looks amazing. But after you buy it, your $1,000 is gone. And the phone continues to cost you money through accessories, upgrades, and eventually replacement. Option 2. You use that $1,000 to start building an investment portfolio. Maybe it generates dividends. Maybe it grows over time. Maybe you use it to learn a skill that can increase your income. The difference isn't simply what you buy. The difference is what happens to your money after you buy it. One purchase consumes money. The other has the potential to create more money. This is how wealth begins to compound. You buy an income-producing asset. That asset generates money. You reinvest that money. The investment grows. Then the growing investment produces even more money. And the cycle continues. Meanwhile, someone else might receive extra income and immediately increase their lifestyle. A bigger car, a bigger house, more subscriptions, more expensive vacations, more monthly payments. Their income increases, but so does their spending. And that's the trap known as lifestyle inflation. You don't necessarily become wealthier just because you earn more. You become wealthier when you can keep more of what you earn and put it toward assets. So before buying something expensive, stop asking, can I afford the payment? Instead, ask, will this purchase make me richer or poorer? And even better, will this put money into my pocket or take money out? That one question can change the way you think about cars, houses, vacations, gadgets, and investments. The goal isn't to never spend money. The goal is to build assets before expanding your lifestyle. Because financial freedom isn't about looking rich. It's about owning things that can eventually work for you. So here's your challenge. Look at your last 5 major purchases. How many of them put money into your pocket? And how many took money out? Tell me your answer in the comments. And if you want more simple lessons about money, investing, and building wealth, subscribe to Money Momentum. Because the faster you learn how money really works, the faster you can make your money work for you.